right? Now, a beta, we all know what a beta is. That's like a simp. That comes from the old days. The word simp, a lot of people don't know where that term comes from. It comes from seeking sympathy, sex, and seeking sympathy, validation from women, seeking sympathy, approval from women, seeking sympathy, intimacy, and sympathy, companionship from women. Women don't do sympathy dating, mating, and procreating. You can't sympathetic your way to a woman's heart in real life. You might think you can, but you can't. That's only for a very attractive man. A woman does not. A woman is almost heartless towards a man that she finds to be average. Because you gotta understand, from the lens of a woman, to a woman, bro, average to them is below average to us. You get what I'm saying? To a woman, the way the world works for her is a perpetual state of delusion, because we made the world as a fairy tale for them. That's why they're so unnaturally picky and nitpick everything, right? And things like that. That's why they have ridiculous amounts of critiquing, ridiculing, emasculating, and overanalyzing your masculine perspective, okay? I could call it an acronym of a cream pie, but I don't mean to be graphic. You know what I'm saying? And that's twofold, but the reality is they will critique, ridicule, emasculate, analyze, and mock your masculine perspective indefinitely, okay, and inevitably. And that's an acronym of cream pie right there. You see how the, how the neurons are firing off. But anyway, that's just brain power. You know what I'm saying? Around Joshua James, brain power right there in the spirit. But and I might be a little rusty, but hopefully not too much. Hopefully y'all follow what I'm saying. Women are only attracted to outliers and exceptions. Outliers and exceptions. They have outlier and exceptionalism syndrome, okay? And hypergamy is unilateral. It's not just about socioeconomics. That's why a woman can have a man who makes 6, 7, 8 figures. I've seen this happen for real. And still, like I said, fuck up. She'll fuck up while dating down. She'll fuck up while marrying down. I'm talking about from her perspective. You might think, hey, she got a guy with 7, 8 figures. She married up, not down. But to her, she'll feel, I settled for this guy. This is what she will feel internally. Her female primal sensibility will feel she settled for the guy with all of the money, but she will still fuck up and cheat with the guy who has that horsepower, no pun intended, but that got that big D energy, okay? I'm just being real, right? Big D energy is with the energy that she seeks out, okay? And a lot of times, sometimes the men who got all the money, they don't always necessarily have that big D energy, okay? Even though the energy that it takes to be a real powerful socioeconomic juggernaut and cavalier man, yes, it does take ballsy, like real apex energy. It does. But a lot of times those men don't transfer the energy of that to their interactivity with women, their interaction with women. A lot of times those dudes know everything about all things in life except how to interact on a masculine level with the women that they like or want, or even are in a marriage with. A lot of times just because you're in a marriage with a woman or even a relationship, it don't mean she actually likes you or even loves you. It'll mean, in her mind, oftentimes it means she's just settling for the next best thing because she couldn't get the illusionary unicorn man that she wants. So like I said, women are only attracted to exceptions and outliers. They are not attracted to average, okay? They can't stand average anything, okay? It's just their nature, because you gotta think about how life is for a woman too. For a woman, everybody wants something. The way a woman is designed, she feel like every man wants something from her, even if she's hideous and insidious looking. There's always some beta sucker simp out there, always, who's craving that punani just for the strength that she has one. It don't matter if it's rotted out, roast beefed over, curtain hanging out. It don't matter if she stinks and she's sloppy. There's still beta simp man out there that wants to smash flat out. Even if you just want to smash and dash, these guys would exist. Because to me, you're still a simp. Even if you do a lot of smashing and dashing with different chicks, you're still a simp in my opinion, based on my metrics, if you're dealing with